Trying to think food. That's about right. You guys ready?
Ready as we gonna be. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing. I play a lot.
Okay.
And nothing wrong with a little fun every now and again.
Yeah, that's how things got started. All right. Here we go. Hey, welcome to the Table of Truth, and today we have a treat for you. First, we want to welcome back Nadira, and we have Tabresha Marie Posey, and I'm saying that for legal things, just in case the police come and get me. My former wife is here, and we're going to talk about divorce and going through divorce and after the divorce, and what is most important that what you learn after divorce. And it seems like everybody at this table has been divorced. Mm-hmm. So we're going to start off. Any big questions first?
I guess I can start. And I guess this question will be for Bree. I'll say Bree because I probably won't remember the correct pronunciation.
Don't worry, I'm forgetting the dear all.
It's been Nadira, everything else. Trust me, you're not the first. But I guess my question would be to you is, what has the process been post-divorce between you and Paul?
The process has been healing. Well, for me, the process was getting past my dream being deferred, getting past not having that happily ever after, getting past what I felt like was making sacrifices to keep my family together. So getting over that.
What it was like for me was, understanding failure. You know, people think they don't have failed relationships. When your relationship ends, it fails. Somewhere along the way, what you thought your relationship was going to be in, or who you thought you were going to be in a relationship with, changes. That means it failed. You know, I don't care how you try to spin it to justify the loss of a relationship, except for the passing when you widowed. But other than that, you know, something went wrong in your relationship and there was a failure. Either failure to communicate, failure to understand, failure to grow. And for me, it was me understanding my failure and then deciding what I'm going to do about my failure. Instead of just running to the next relationship and thinking I can hide in that relationship with my deficits, let's put it that way.
Right.
So that was something that I had to do.
Show up the same way.
Yeah, it'll eventually come back if you don't work on it. So, what about you?
I say for me, sort of the same with Bree. I had 7 years.
You siding with her already?
Yes, already.
Oh, this is gonna be a long
I've had 7 years of before my second marriage, where I've had 7 years to heal, to kind of process, because in my situation it wasn't a divorce based on irreconcilable differences. I think that was a result of the abuse. There was definitely, so I had healing on every aspect. I had to heal personally. I had to heal. I felt like I had to I felt like there was a deficit. I felt like something was wrong with me to have allowed, you know, somebody to come in and just control me to the point to where I couldn't stand up for myself and make decisions. It's not like most people think when you think abusive relationships that somebody's just running on top of you and jumping on you. No, it started emotionally. It started verbally. It started financially. The physical part was just the last part. So for me, I had to heal and allow God to do some things on the inside of me so that I wouldn't be like you, just trying to go to another relationship. You know, as a matter of fact, I was turned off by new relationships because I didn't want to look at every new person as a potential threat, as a potential enemy.
Mm-hmm. So you said healing. Give me 5 things that are in healing, because we overtly use the word heal in healing, but for some people, they don't know what that is. So give me 5 things, and then maybe you can add something to her list to what is in healing.
Self-care. I think self-care self-love, taking time to, that's to me, those are two things. If she wants to answer the rest, but I would say self-care and self-love, because like I said, I had to take time to really look at who I was in that relationship, and the only way I was able to really truthfully see that is I had to take some time and look at who I was and look at the way I thought through different processes. So that was it. That's what it was for me. That's what I think healing looks like: self-love, self-care, taking care of you outside of you having the desire to take care of somebody else.
Yes. For me, initially, I had to identify with who I am and what it is I desire outside of wanting to be a wife. Because all my life, all I wanted to do was be a wife, have children, have the home. So that it came to the point where, well, who am I? And what do I desire? And what do I really want to do? So in the self-care and having the self-love, understanding who I am, what my purpose is, and what I desire to do in life. And then along came the understanding of where I need to be, what are my goals, what are my dreams, and then starting to establish those things and putting those things in place, and being a good role model for my children, because now they see their parents. Because my children, we share, all three of my children, we share together. And so for them, what kind of role model will I be in their life as their father's ex-wife? And how will I show up for them? How will I show up for him? How will I show up for his other children who I love dearly as well? And so understanding what all that meant. And I think I've always had that down pat, but I really didn't know who I was in the process, because I just wanted to make everyone else happy. And so now that I worked on that, self-care and self-love is ongoing, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're married, whether you're single. And so that shouldn't ever stop.
Y'all long-winded. Yeah, I just asked for some bullets, but no, I'm just joking.
Well, we never know who's watching, so
right,
absolutely. We're more
Yes.
detailed. So,
Okay.
in explaining what healing looks like, sometimes
That's why I asked you to do it, because you guys will just ramble on and make no points to it to help maybe some men who want to hear this. So for me, I don't think men use the word healing a lot. That's not a man word. We want to get back on the horse. We want to be better. We want to, what I said earlier was to work on my deficits and my failures. So those had to be addressed, regardless how we label them. Self-care was in there too. And I think I was horrible at self-care because I was depleted of what I was given, because what I was given didn't even work for family. So I had to regenerate or generate new things for family, which is the real importance here, is that after divorce, there's still people made and there's still family. They don't stop being family because the marriage stopped. And that was the toughest part, is to understand that you've got to get up every day. It took me a while too, didn't it?
2 years.
2 years. Every day. No, that's 2 years I didn't talk to you, right?
Right. So I don't know what was going on.
Right.
I just know it was
Absolutely.
2 years.
Absolutely. So, yeah.